let's go over 5 more myths of CB and GMRS radio. How's it going, guys? Cory the Random Guy here with you on this very cold freaking day. By the time you guys see this, we'll have warmed up just a little bit. So that's good news. We're going to be talking about 5 more weird myths when it comes to CB radios, GMRS, ham, MERS, and all of those.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell?
We're going to be discussing whether they are going to be real, partially real, or just total and absolute freaking nonsense. There's one of them in here that really threw me for a loop. Anyway, let's get on with it. Myth number 1, a longer mic cord improves range. No, it doesn't. The mic cord is only responsible for carrying your voice from the microphone to the radio. That's it. Now, there is a little bit of theory here that you can get a little bit more range out of an amplified mic. You can, just a little bit. It will make your voice louder, but the length of the cord does not affect on how far you can travel with your radio. The longer the cord, the more space you have to move around and stuff like that, but that's about it. That one is busted. You guys are gonna freak on this one. Myth number 2, wrapping tinfoil around your antenna boost your signal.
Oh, whoa, you're definitely going to hell.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. I mean, it's okay for you guys, maybe.
To each his own.
For the love of all that is holy, please do not do this to your radios.
Bruh.
Just don't do it. The only time that that's really acceptable is if when you're using an FM radio, an AM radio, or even an old analog TV, which we don't have analog signals anymore, just to receive. Sometimes that'll work, sometimes it will not. Aluminum foil kind of acts like a Faraday cage. So when it comes to transceivers, it may block out signals coming in, and it will definitely block a lot of signals going out. Now, what's going to happen when you transmit with tinfoil around your antenna? Well, it's going to bounce off of that tinfoil, go back through the antenna, back through the coax, back into your radio, potentially causing damage. I want to know who tried this, and I hope they learned their lesson. That one definitely busted, for sure. Don't do it. That one really threw me for a loop. Myth number 3, CB radios can talk to police scanners. No, they cannot. CB radios run on a 27 megahertz frequency, 11 meter band in the HF section. Police, nowadays, they use a trunked, digitally encrypted system. Therefore, their frequencies are, I don't even know what frequencies they run on. And fire stations, they run on VHF, which is out of the HF spectrum and way out of the CB radio frequency range. So that one definitely busted. Myth number 4, holding your radio higher increases your range. When I seen this, my first thought was handhelds. We're going to go ahead and do handhelds and base stations. Any transceiver will increase range when you get the antennas themselves higher. Whether you have a base station, get your antenna higher, you can increase your range doing that. Handheld, hold it up, higher you go, the little bit better of range you will get. That one right there, and I'm sure you guys know this, the higher the antenna, the better. We're going to call this one confirmed. That's the first on this series of videos. Myth number 5, radios work better at night. Some people claim that CB radios, GMRS radios, MERS, and all of that fun stuff work better at night due to less interference. Yes and no. Okay, it really depends on where you are at. If you live in a city, you're going to have interference pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're out in the country, way out in the sticks, away from any cities, towns, whatever, the nighttime range would increase just a little bit just because you don't have the sun causing interference. And the electrical interference would also diminish. So that one, we're going to call partially true. All really depends on where you live. Those are the 5 myths. Myth number 4 was a confirmed, first in this series. That's a good thing. I hope we can get some more confirmed ones in here. Myth number 2, that one was ridiculous. I mean, sure, you can use tinfoil around your rabbit ears on your antenna back in the day to increase your signal so that you can get TV and it's less snowy. Yeah. That works sometimes, depending on the situation and where you're at. Some of these myths, I'm sure people have tried. And, you know, they share their experiences with everybody else. And that's a good thing. I kind of feel sorry for the equipment that they tested this on, especially the tinfoil around the antenna. They've learned. You can't really learn nothing unless you try it. Guys, comment below if I have missed any myths, or if there's myths that you guys would love me to cover. I'm hoping that there's going to be a few more parts to this video series. That would be cool. Those are the 10 so far that I have found. So the next possible video coming up I do have an idea on, and it is a emergency comms challenge. And what that's going to consist of in a nutshell is I won't have a phone, I won't have access to internet, I won't have access to really nothing. The only thing that I will have to communicate with is a radio. Now, whether that's going to be a mobile unit or a handheld. Now, I might split this up into two, one being a handheld and then one being a mobile in a vehicle. So we're going to definitely try that if you guys want to see something like that. That'd be cool. Comment below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will catch you on the next one. See ya.